The easiest pose is also the hardest. It's Shavasana at the end of your class, also known as corpse pose, also known as a little mini meditation, also known as the reason we do yoga. Most of us come to yoga for how it makes our body feel. But the poses are actually designed in such a way to tire out your body and tire out your mind so that you can lay down in Shavasana, in your corpse pose, and actually enjoy a mini meditation or a longer meditation, depending on how long you choose to stay in Shavasana. In a normal yoga class, it could be anywhere from 3 to 7 to even 10 minutes, depending on what type of class it is. Typically speaking, the more difficult the class, the longer the Shavasana is. That's just a little point of reference there. So this typically happens either in the very, very beginning of class as a little, mini calming of the mind. Typically, it's going to happen at the end of class. Your instructor may give you a moment or so to get some props or anything to make yourself feel more comfortable. But what you're going to do is you're going to lay down on your back. Typically speaking, your legs are going to be straight. Your hands can either be on your belly or down by your side. For some of us that have lower back pain, this might not be very comfortable for you. And if that's the case, you can bend your knees, maybe take your feet about hip distance apart, and allow your knees to rest against each other. The reason why this is so helpful with having your feet apart is when your feet are together, your knees are going to start wobbling side to side, and it takes you away from relaxing your mind because now you're concentrating on having your legs not fall over. But if you have your feet nice and wide and you allow your knees to rest against each other, they're supporting each other, you're not wobbling, you're taking a lot of pressure off of your lower back, and then you can really fully relax. This is another opportunity to concentrate on your breath, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Maybe imagining that your mind is like a clear blue sky, and that your thoughts are the clouds that pass by. Sometimes our thoughts can make the sky really cloudy, and it can be very difficult to see that clear, crisp sky. But that clear, crisp sky is always there if we can just allow the thoughts to come and allow the thoughts to go. And this takes some practice. It doesn't generally happen right away, but you train your mind to just let those clouds go instead of letting them build up. And before you know it, you see more and more blue sky, less and less clouds, and the clouds that do show up float away with much less resistance. Meditation is not the absence of thought. It's not becoming attached to the thoughts. So many times your instructors will tell you when it's time for a Shavasana to end, and maybe there'll be a chime, or maybe they'll have a quote or a poem, or maybe they'll just let you know, you can roll over whenever it is best for you. And I do want to let you know that Shavasana is very difficult for people in the very beginning, especially if it's not something that they're used to doing in a normal basis. Like just slowing down sometimes is really, really hard for us. But your mind is a muscle. Your mind acts as a muscle. Just like your body responds to what you consistently do, your mind responds to what you consistently do as well. So the more you train yourself to relax and let those thoughts go, the easier it becomes.